So from here, we want to introduce you, just bring in Scott Moeller, again, VP of GI Supply. And Scott, thanks again for joining us. What led GI Supply to evaluate an eQMS?
Well, first of all, Derek, thank you for the warm welcome and the nice introduction. It's absolutely my pleasure to be here. There's actually a lot to unpack in that question. Maybe I should first start with really describing the landscape that I think that we're all in. So we're in a world where consumers have unprecedented choice, right? We know that errors in quality, compromises on quality could really cost an organization a significant amount of revenue and even cost them a share of their reputation. We also know that businesses, processes, products, services are becoming more and more intricate every day. I'm in the medical device world, and without a doubt, we have seen very frequent changes to regulatory guidelines and regulations. We've seen manufacturing technologies evolve at an unprecedented pace, and all that really started to introduce obstacles to us that we really hadn't seen before. At one time, Derek, we were part of those 60% of companies that you were talking about that were using archaic methods and hadn't gone through that digital transformation yet. So what this really led us to do was to identify, we wanted three things. We wanted efficiency, we wanted improve our quality, and we wanted to improve our speed. Efficiency. We knew that we needed to take the hassle out of accessing, approving, and distributing documents. Our organization is probably a lot like many other organizations, and we spent just an inordinate amount of time going through all those hassles every day. We know that a quality management system by itself is actually quite complex. It's difficult to enforce it across an entire enterprise, and it's even more difficult to do it without the proper tools. So that led us to really identify that we wanted to improve our efficiency. We also knew that we were at a point where we needed to improve quality. So not the big areas of quality that we've all been focusing on previously, right? Because we think that all those big wins, at least in my company and other companies of colleagues that I talked to, all those big wins had already been harvested a long time ago. So there'd been a lot of focus over the last couple of decades on driving defect rates down, improving material yield, first pass yield. All of those really had hit a wall and were at a nice spot. What we realized was that our best opportunities were to have a single source of truth, like you were talking about, Derek. And we needed that single source of truth to be accessed by our procurement team, our suppliers, the operations team, our customer support group, and our R&D. And we thought that's how we were going to drive big improvements, or further drive, I should say, improvements across quality. And the last area was speed. So we knew that we needed to systemize and streamline quality practices for probably the primary reason of just getting our products to market as quickly as possible without, of course, compromising compliance. So those are the three big reasons: efficiency, quality, and speed.
Excellent, Scott. And